Yo YouTube, what is up? Back with another video. Today I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Uh, this title may not might get hate though. Now, people, it's been a debate for many years. Since the start of football, basically, it's been a debate. What's the most important? Offense, defense, or somehow special teams? Wow, everyone thinks defense. Everyone says the same. Defense wins championships. Offense puts butts in the seats. Offense is more important. I know I may seem like a child when making a debate like this, but I have statistics to back myself up. Let me explain what I mean. In the past, I will admit defense was easily the most important, but now that it's becoming more offensively sided and defense is becoming harder and harder every year, offense is becoming more important. Now, I am only going off of this year because it's this year. I'm going to admit in past years, defense was more important, but over a span of 3 to 5 years, right now, the last 5 years, it's been a lot of offense. This year, I will only look at the playoffs because that's how much time we have. Now, first seed was the Titans. Honestly, I know this is an unpopular opinion. They lost Henry and they were still going. You don't just lose Henry and keep going. They figured out their offensive scheme. If they couldn't figure out that offense, Mike Vrabel would not have won Coach of the Year. I think that was a lot of offense there. Second seed is Chiefs. Can we not debate this one of the worst defenses in the league? And then we have their offense. That's an offensive thing. Third is Bills. I've never seen their defense put up a serious game in my life. It's all the offense. You've seen it in the past. Did you watch that Chiefs game? That showed their true colors, Chiefs, Bills. That defense just comes apart. I'll admit I like the defense, but it's a lot of the offense. And I'm only focusing on AFC, then we can move to the NFC. Bengals, it's all offense. They get Joe Burrow, they get Jamar Chase, they get D. Higgins, they get a new offensive line. Bam, they get 4 seed and they make it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's Bengals offense. Fifth seed, some may not agree with this. It's the Raiders. Their defense has not performed well throughout the entire season. I don't, it's such a pain to pull up statistics like this. But the offense, I will pull up every game scoring-wise and we'll talk. I'm sorry, I literally can't find the games. I've checked for way too long. But they won 8-8. The important thing is the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Chiefs, they scored high against in order to win. And other games like the Steelers, they lost because their offense didn't perform well. The defense did, not the offense. Now, the 6th seed, the Patriots. I'm not even making a debate. This is all the defense. The offense didn't do anything. This is a Bill Belichick thing. Well, if I haven't convinced you about the Titans, we will go back. And then Steelers. The defense was the reason they had to the playoffs. But the offense was the reason that... The defense was the reason that they made it to the playoffs. But the offense is the reason that they won games. I know that's like a hard thought, but like... The offense was... Najee Harris was the thing that brought us to the playoffs. I know that sounds good. It was one thing on offense, and the offense was significantly better than the defense. I know that sounds like a joke. Hate on me all you want. I can't find the Titans games either. This is so dumb. Whatever. And then, now, we'll begin again with the 1st to 7th seed. First seed should be the most important in everyone's eyes. Packers. This was all offense. I'm sorry. People try to convince me that this was a defensive thing. It really wasn't. This was a whole offense thing. With the MVP A-Rod, we had Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon balled out. That's why they got that 1st seed. And then they have a trillion wide receivers. They have a trillion running backs. They had a lot of injuries on offense, but they overcame the injuries, and it was very obvious it was the offense. Because when they got the injuries, they started losing or making it a lot closer. Second seed is the Bucks. This is a very balanced team, obviously. If you don't think it's balanced, I don't know where your head's at. But it's the offense with Brady and the whole receiving core, and the offensive line's the best. Now that Moped retired, people won't see that one coming. They'll suddenly do a lot worse with holes. They also low offensive line this year. Just next year, wait and see. They'll get killed in their division. Third seed Cowboys. This was no offense thing. I know you want to say, oh, it's Trayvon Diggs, it's Micah Parsons. It's not. It's not. It's the offense. And that's the reason they got the third seed, because Dak didn't perform like he should have. Like, if Dak performed like an actual decently good QB, they would have made it to the second seed and beaten the Bucks. Well, fourth, Rams. Who doesn't like the Rams? I don't like the Rams. Now, the Rams are fourth seed. That was all defense. They got Stafford when they suddenly started winning games. That's like no magical surprise. Just wanted to point out. Corden knows this is an offensive thing. The defense got injured and they still went far. This was like they had a record, but then the defense got injured. They lost the record. Big whoop-de-doo. Next up, we have 49ers. This was like a matter of both things. Didn't love the offense with Garoppolo. I really wish they started Trey Lance. Whatever, though, they went 10-7. That's fine. I think that they should have been more focused on the offense. They were just a little cheap on the offensive line, and now the offensive line got a lot worse. So we'll see. That was a matter of both offense and defense. Seventh is Eagles. This is an offensive thing with Hurts magically doing great. I don't know what to tell you. It was a Hurts thing. Hurts is good. Hurts is great. I love Jalen Hurts. Well, it's just game-wise. So many points scored nowadays. You need a good offense to keep up. My issue with defense is you need multiple good players at, like, ever. You want a good left end? Take a good right end. You want a good cornerback? Maybe you need a good safety. Offense, you just need a good QB and a good wide receiver. Or maybe a good running back and a good lineman. That's it. Peace, though. Subscribe, like, tell me your comments. Oh, yeah, by the way, special teams at 5%. What is that? I understand they win some games here and there, but no. No. I guarantee if you can make your all-time... If I asked anyone, the most important match is I say, what I can give you any player on defense, any player on offense all the time, or any player on special teams, and you need to win the Super Bowl. And if you win the Super Bowl, I'll give you $1 trillion. No one's taking Justin Tucker. No one's taking a gray guy. It's all gonna be Brady or Dion. It won't be. It can't be a special team still. That's dumb. So don't debate things like that. Goodbye.